Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often...
Roll! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And it's Timber. He has found the way through. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Lewandowski really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And here's Lewandowski. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That has ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Saliba calmly anticipates. Koundé. Arsenal finding their passes. Raul looking for options for movement. Play and the shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's got away. And it's Rodri. Applies the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yamal. Park Ji-sung. Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Hazard goes short. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe did well to stay calm there. And it's Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Park Ji-sung cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Hazard. Goes for the shot! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Mbappe, he's going for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Saliba. No way through there. He's gone for goal. It's a loose ball. Referee's given a throw. Rodri. More and more pressure on the ball here. Yamal.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Raul. Koundé. And it's Park Ji-sung. It's Vinicius Junior. Park Ji-sung. Looking tidy in possession here. Saliba. And Araujo. And it's Hazard. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Park Ji-sung. He won't be happy with that one. Yamal. Goes looking wide.
Arsenal appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Koundé. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. 75 minutes played. Back towards the middle. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Rodri. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's been cut out, well played. Out to the left it goes. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a header! Oh, here we go.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
2 minutes to be added on. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And it's Timber. Timber is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Adams. Mbappe! Messi! Messi! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Knocks it into space. Lewandowski! Decent enough try. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Lewandowski! Oh, he's really drilled it. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely aimed pass. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Lewandowski finds himself offside. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Driving forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Darwin. Nicely spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Played back to the goalkeeper, Abbiati. A keeper with complete command over his defence. Messi. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Lewandowski! Oh, nearly, but not quite. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
that has not gone well. And here's Azar. Nunez receives it in a good position here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Distributed tidily. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
And the volley! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Belletti. And Puyol. And he's running through. Takes the shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's in a great position here. Paz. Now it's Darwin. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's onside. Oh, can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That pass has been well intercepted. Robertson tries to play through. It's Lewandowski! No, not the best of headers.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, no way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Lewandowski. And they're back on the ball again. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Paz. He's found a way through. Caught offside that time. Oh, that's a key interception. And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Barcelona have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Barcelona come into this game needing Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe! Neymar. Now it's Drogba. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And that has been cut short. And it's Beckham. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out wide. Caceres. Mbappe. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Half an hour played now. Caceres makes the interception. Looking for a runner. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Neymar. Takes a shot. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Caceres clears it away. That's the throw. Messi! Spectacular save! And he can clear it away. And it's Rijkaard. It's Raul! Against the crossbar! And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Barcelona have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Plays it out wide. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Drogba gets flagged offside. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Oh, offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Tries to pass it through. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Lewandowski. Spread neatly. He is through here. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And it puts them on the cusp of promotion. Can they see the promised land?
Well, they clearly fancy their chances now of winning this. A lead at this time that really seems to have re-energised them.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Messi. He shifted it to the flank.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Barcelona are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can see. He's going to have to make some big decisions in what remains.
Oh, it's come loose. Stood up well to him there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Aimed beyond the defence. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that is expertly dealt with. And that's that. A win A triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, delightful ball. And the volley. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Romario. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. Look at the and the shot! It's in! The breakthrough strike! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, super find. Now it's Hazard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Big chance! Yes, it's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Back into the middle. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. That is ended up in no man's land. This is Romario. And here's Raul. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kunde. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Serginho. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Hazard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He won't be happy with that one. Hazard. Raul.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Timber. Messi. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh no, what has happened? In he goes again! And he has kept it out somehow.
Romario actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked out the run. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Adams does really well to win the ball there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Romario. And he's quick to snatch it back. Knocks it into space. Over to the left. Played back in. Great chance! We've got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Rafinha. Aimed beyond the defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking for the run. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but They couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and
Owen! It's in!
well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden, Owen, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, no joy this time. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. Mbappe!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great chance! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rijkaard! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Van de Ven. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Schneider. He could be in here. Oh, that's well spotted. Timber. Can he get on the end of this? Just about within shooting range. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Lewandowski. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Robertson is there and he can get that clear. Eto'o. Now it's Owen. And this is Eto'o. He's away. Eto'o. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Robert. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this is It's Lewandowski! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Lewandowski. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Owen. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That could spell trouble. Knocks it into space. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's a good ball. Takes a shot! Schneider. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's been shifted off it. Eto'o. And he's lost his man here. Out to the left it goes. He is through here. Tries a shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's going to be a goal kick. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that there's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Robertson. And Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Alvarez! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Goulet. Now it's Forlan. Now, can they get him away? And that's a nicely shaped ball. And that is that. While that was a frustrating game, they were at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.